enti CNN ho na mehwe America kosua boya dia president no what trouble
kosua
yes kosua omudi kosua che aduane bia enti America for co shop one funny idea no more say COVID time say aduane gu shop ne ka se mo bia empie ne ayina omkwa no mato aduane ni nyina no moja bi light yemfan say ensu ato wa ha ne dum light ni nyina na he doesn't care about the light he cares about the food first
because bonu ni nipa ne nkwa
right enuntina America Europe be bia aduane afu because the aduane di agura obeye so unpopular next time ombetu. So what is different from America, Europe, China and Ghana? We are the same. Yes. The only problem we have why Ghanaians need a businessman to address them, they say, without due respect to presidents for normal most of them are in business. To only the hardships Ghanaian businesses and traders go through. Good. One, cost of borrowing. Very, very expensive. Two, electricity costs. Same human being and Ghana for and competing globally with our products. Honestly speaking, in your say they can never export it. And now, it will be limited to people who can afford, not everybody. But who your business are, you should have a wide range of customers. And about a dia, it should be affordable to the ordinary man on the street. There's a young man here, good. This product. Whey is imported. Corn grits, hot cereal. Okay?
Yeah.
This, look at it. Made in Ghana. But this is more expensive than the imported one. Yes, 30 cedis. Now, parents are Obaba beto we 30 cedis. Obako akoto ayi akoye koko.
Simple.
He has to cut cost, manage his scarce resources. What you say? So what I told them is, the package is nice, but he needs to go large scale so that he can reduce the cost of production and also reduce the prices. And yes, sir, the package is nice, but nipa bebre ento because 30 cedis for the way. When I have a substitute ni say ade a wire ni nice metini akọ nika so mayam ebro never be cancer cocoa.
Yeah. Ofa chire ya hausa cocoa ne
bwandu ahi. Enti wo de millet beye, wo de ebro beye, nti e basa no a ye nto ne
nti nipa bi say no kwan be na ado
so and am ka bi say Asia model or Asia miracle.
And say
when you see people with potential like this and they have problems, when they engage you woman na me friend you know engage you woman am him say e sikasam machines om dey. You see, you need a machine a betimi aye way about 2,000 or 2,005 an hour before you can match this company. But they don't have that kind of machine.
Capacity in ho.
Right. Because of so when you identify young men like this and you know their problems, then you put in the capital for them. What you say? They buy equipment. Government will become a shareholder of the business until he pays off the loan. That is the Asia model.
Chese obema no sika ebema na timi aye production bi ese so oye. No watua no kakra.
Mami chiro.
Eno say.
And obi chiro mi ona se me na na kan say professor bi argument ni. Mami chiro. Se wo ye wadwene say wo de sika bia no opehu bia didi opehu mfaso a you can never develop this economy. Because one Ebrono a airful. Our Brazil. Brazil, they subsidize their farmers. They know the importance of food. So government puts in money. Okay. Enti say ye pese ye reduce import of food. According to Ayarga, we import between 4 billion to 4.5 billion. Na metimi aka kire okras ebu but e bia ye aduane. I know sir fish they import $450 million, sugar $700 million, rice $450 million, $500 million, flour $350 million. What are the 4 items in one? Almost 1.6 billion.
Sanyama we say import here.
Simple. Go to Upper East, FKK, as I see it, Daho, Fimbisi area. They try, but if they go mechanized with new technologies in agriculture, they will get a lot of yield. A bit maximize it, or profit in here. What you say? One. What we have to do is the government has to come in to make sure say rice locally being so 50 kilos should be 450. Make ready market for the farmers. First now make a command and then the audio I simply don't get it, say. Local farmers waha na 1 year ni womo rice yento papa bi abeche me bro $1,000 womo nyato fonti o de bro na abeche kumasi oh yeah o hene bi o de abeche se me pa min ton o pese o de boa me campaign e so sad meanwhile what's buffer stock na buffer stock ekra sardine ekra emu ekra milk, ekra whey, you kube milk. Now you kube ebu, you besa trim. We are going to go minimum about 500,000 acres. All the assemblies, you are going to plant coconut or yam or maize or cassava. She said, the beer ebisika bebre. Yes. Na ushewi na yebetimi di kube aye milk ni ekoto milk ya import near the abre students na ya import emu e the abre students e the across schools na Ghana farmers no omo dia no egu. What kind of country is this? As a year abandon said we cannot do away with subsidy and yes sir. Compare the $4.5 billion na Ghana for assistance. If we have that amount of money here, you know how your economy will change. It will stabilize. It will stabilize your currency and give value to you know.
Obebusa say mostly yani title say aban boa kriafo oboa de tonfo oboa we mu na sika no se be san ba back biem no ana ebetimi akoye de esese kwakoye no eno na ya asem no kwan be na obetimi afa so amana de so ye
ewi ase young man abia din wo wi ase pa ni se ubenya sika e de aye adwuma enti se obi ma sika sefa kwa yedwuma na wo kodidia Asia America what they did was that Saudi amma osika eba it is a mranti machine eno mupe wan kasa chire baby a machines obenya they are yedwuma. The government will import the machines without giving you the money straight to the company, but it's in your name. You are dealing with the company. Okay, say be 3 months. You just can 3 months per machines. Remember, 3 months, 1 week. Government officials will be there to inspect. Say the machines have arrived and we are fixing. Oh, in your mind, first excuse. So how many months now? We expect to say 2 months. 2 months, 1 week. They will be there to check. No third excuse. Maya, they take the from you and give it to another person.
Yeah, why are you ready?
Yes. Enti me a man me no muka. Say me dey me ma obesia free. Fa kwa yedwuma. Ne mom tua. Na wodi dia mechi watu.
Ono abo ano nya hye.
You see, utwi ya wo ka wa hai. Enu nti ne ho ntore wo Ghana no. Wobetumi akọ abochire ne ama osika se fa yedwuma na abaga jemza anu hye se na ntua ne ya chime. Why you have to pay. Now, utria good, utria any amount more. Now, the American is still going on. Chinese policy, and he said they are now giving Chinese people money, free interest to come to Africa and develop and establish businesses. Yes.
Besia bibia is bibia ni ho.
Yes, many million go Chinese nia ya man $20 million on family adwuma Ghana.
Nti Ghana ni ntimi compete sanko.
Exactly. So we have to be bold as a nation. But another catch of your question is politics are you see odisi kane mano. And I'm saying, the Agyapong, me a politician, the discanama who are bicycle, no way. Me no one who say a bicycle, ye need. Yet the ball this year, as I was saying, I'm why you do. But let me also tell you the gospel truth. You hear me talking about foreigners taking over our country economy. I don't hate anybody. I have a lot of them as friends. But I'll give them credit. For Lebanese ni jina ha, India ni jina ha, for Ghana for me ni jina ha. Ma will be $50,000 or $500,000. So mfangwa yejuma. Lebanese ni din diye be yejuma, abetuya interest no. India ni din diye be yejuma. Ghana ni je $500,000 okotoka first. Otobia maniyere. Papa bi hotel. Omo money $3 million World Bank loan. Menchire wa haya. Hotel no egu because oje $3 million auto Mercedes Benz ni yensa. Ne de baako, ne yere de baako, ne ba de baako.
Aban sekentia.
Dabi World Bank loan omo de ma. Ene anwene ne se esi ho. Menchire first na nka mechire. They say menchire. From Says Subai na a war Ghana for me. And no Suntinama foreigners have taken over our country. The good thing about foreigners is that Oma be a niece Ghana or hear me has Sikawa. Because on to me, Echo Bobby see free in the Krum at the Bayer Gumawa in Yesika. And no choice Ghana has Sikawa.
What the car can say me say Ghana Hano, Yanya poor, Nemom as a your leadership no and a poor and no says a no him say.
Yeah. to ensure say 18% no the amount he has to increase it up to about 25. Now 25% interest on a loan. How can a business survive or compete? They say me plastics we say we India for me yebi. Assuming I don't have my capital. Now India ni ko bobisia 5%. Now me ma ko bobisia 25%. He will knock me out of business. Yeah, because the cost of production of the Indian with the loan of 5% is far cheaper than maybe the 25%.
Now, honorable, Argentina Development Bank, no, Argentina was a coffee biso.
Sentina make a defeatist approach, lazy approach. When I'm school, you know, let me give you one funny. Because birthday party be pram. Now here come business near here. There's one fine guy. He argues very well, articulates his views. Nice. Here Kasa no so called Harvard. And we'll see a board member of a development bank. Now I'm watching. I'm sitting here. The one I'm sitting here. Na maneno. The church and I'm saying, one Kasa we crashing me. Oko Harvard. Is that how they operate in America? Tell me. The name argument now wouldn't finally what he said was that in fact there's a woman on their board who argues the same way like I did to him. Says they say Wakowa or one person. Na nipa na woman government na establish a bank. One is to make money from businesses, not to promote businesses. Yeah. Yes. But onimsa o promote businesses no. Taxes kwano ebe mawo anya investment in the back. So, yeah. And electricity cost. Me lose 2 businesses because of electricity. Hey. Yeah. Ghana, omu charge micro steel plant, omu crowd 16 cents per kilowatt hour. Hey. And the crowd me go to 15 cents. My brother. Côte d'Ivoire is 80 cents per kilowatt hour. Omu ba check here you know. Electricity they've gone to Côte d'Ivoire. I've lost the business. So, as a businessman, I know the challenges Ghanaians are going through. And I know, sir, if I'm able to solve that problem, and are those problems now, and the Bema Ghana economy, are picking. That is why I've decided to contest and domesticate everything we eat. At least everything we eat, we domesticate it. Then, the second phase of my, technology, engineering and technology. We build our own drones and everything. So we call Madagascar no more. More drones, more display farms, so any. What are we doing?
Say, say you build your drones, instead of say
of course.
You build the waha.
Of course. Of course. Why not? Look, Dr. Mensah, Atlanta, space, or a disco guy, or 7 patents. Oba Ghana, I'm frustrating, sir. And we, or head of NASA, space, Dr. Mensah, Google, fiber optic, 7 patents. Anyway, as a Ghanaian. If you like, go to America and see young men. And right now, my name is bad girl, Madam Second Born, or no finance. But we see apartment, building or team, the next door, Ghana, or you more Microsoft, or you more Ofie. Wow. Or Bow. And what they are doing over there. Oko Seattle, Washington. Oko Missouri, St. Louis, Oba, New York. It's just Ghanaians are now everywhere in IT. Why they can't just see it? But we need to appreciate them. The problem we have in this country is that and painful makes it uncomfortable for the youth to grow. They all made a move in Ghana here, and unfrustrated they left, and they are doing marvelously well. Obi owana oni adwuma and okoye IT and go and see their homes. We have to bring these young men back. When we catch there, St. Louis Vono at Webster University said, after everything, we're going to go into IT. For March, I'll put in $5 million. Let's start something here.
From March?
Yeah. And yes, I'm a president in go. Me, assembly am a country. Now, and yet, Wayna, taking me time. And can you man able bossing baby must start it at that. Look, they were partner India near or person building ships. That was Ghana. We cited Takrady. On the was 50 acres. Oh, this is more background, 1,000 acres crowd, Menyama. Opa Google, company, friend, Aries, ARIES, who design and build ships. He is the president of Billionaires Association in Dubai. Opa Bisa Charles Bisu. I took him to the meeting. Now, put pressure. In fact, or another technology. You have students are here, dropouts. And the studio, they've come here to inspect it. I don't know if you were here.
I was here.
Yeah. We're filthy rich.
Wow.
What do you say? He's begging me to sign the MOU. So, mommy, wait here. February, meba, yes, but pushing everything to February. And yet, we have a demi who pushing more. Come on, started that.
I was many honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong and Yedi Nkomo, the incoming flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party. Delegates Nkomo Yedi Nano Minimse Mutiebi. Nia Okan, a yenipa and Yadu Mobeye Jumano. Enti wo hwe no o se bo modern na choose no o ye number 1 dada enti tim no so na o medi animu na afei ommoa ama enema empeja no mmebie nwuma ama ye nyina ye nye binye abusuama menkanfo CO233 Emporium Company Limited emaw usikasem na enkoyie no ye beboa ama na siye afei se bia na wo efie bia opese oton ana so se efie bi o wani so opese oto a ni nyina no ye betimi agirem na afei ya boa amase adwuma no akoyie pe ye kira kwan ni ni nkomo ye wo Jowulu ye Ben Pig Farm runabout no frɛ ni nkomo e wo 0244 533 082 0244 533 082 na ye ni nkomo tabia takum eye memedro bomodin se obema wonsa etimi aken bie baabi eton aduro bia duro a o se mepeta bia takum tiano na tafre obebo adwuma amwa wonsa ampa wo ye bema mu a won aso asene ma ye de enkomo ebre sinipen ane etiso ye from Mr. Inkum mene honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong ane ye di nkomo ewa ha o wahabi na wo hwe ya obewu se ya hyehye niam bebre ewa ha na eniam na ya hyehye wa ha no ye nton na mom ye be kyerɛkyerɛw eniama no amwa hunu se ampa ye nso so ye oman a se ye boye ho so a ye betimi aye bibi amiaman no afa ne tampa afura ene da TV no so no me sure se wankasa wahu honorable dedi kan mami musa okọ rounds who engage with NPP party delegates so omonto abamaw eniama bebrebe we ya wo de ekọ ne ade no ene sen kyerɛ mu
we pese me kyerɛ delegates say Ghana ehia na emom okandifo a oti business I say any business our own die ewo businesses mo enyuma ho ene betimi abu o man no ama Ghana asesa na Ghana itself no di wo ha a blessing ko Nyankopon ama ye epo asa ama ya asase one time a ye betimi edidi ewo nim nyina mu ukọ Mali Burkina Niger no mu ne ya omo ye landlocked country epono kura no omo ni bi omo do omo ni oma bisia na anu Burkina boy abrantie wakra thermal plants a obeyi water kurade from Takoradi to Wase Krupon and Yeshia yebisa from Takoradi to Wase Krupon kwemo no more than 6 weeks but the young man bibisa send you ombere or say omo ko fa Wase Krupon to baby ani to a half go so oma ko fa techiman to Chiana Paga and Burkina now say from Takoradi to Wase Krupon is 6 weeks there. That's somebody there 7 months.
Wow.
But the young man is determined, say, no more say Obato power every Ghana. He is building his own. We met it. Say group Nibiya, they will tell you. Now speed the aircon. Then me akokura met me akọ Shaka no wako by 300 meters asaba na enko na nim baby but still the guy is determined so if we say you have to be determined say adie we meye na meye nso am na ebinim aya enso betimi aye I'm now example
okay
yeah soya beans we call 5 northern regions na me ko be bia o mu dua soya beans when him say papa ya umu frame Chiana Pagani na Vrungo umu dua meko pa na mka cho say ye di meko e toothpaste
meko
yes ye di kube ye toothpaste ye di meko ye toothpaste yeah chili enioma meko nioma meko tumi ye no a umu nya tofu they were India for they are looking for meko wait soya beans everywhere in 5 northern regions omuye soya beans but factory baku kura ni ho a ya the soya beans milk ya the soya beans milk this is soya beans with chocolate they milk soya milk mixed with chocolate yakra we free Holland and Aba. Why? Because Dana
soya bean ni bi wa ha.
Exactly. Because Dana ni nyina ni say Argentina ye wo soya beans bi wa. Na ye ntimi fa sa factories bi ma. Na ye ne kokra we ediba. So when I say I'm going to ban importation of all this, you have to understand. First, for me to ban this, I have to make sure say I have all the factories in motion. Yeah, a produce way. We should produce to 2 points. One, at equilibrium point where supply and demand meet at a, that's what we call equilibrium in economics. Then 2, when supply exceeds demand, we can export. We can export this. That's where we make money. So to ban this, we'll make sure say your produce ama supply and demand na you pay. Exactly. Now, onipa bi a office wakra we a mase na adwuma no. I'm rather making it easy for him or her. Because now, baby I had the factory ni besi. Or ko wa koto a it will not take 3 months to send your wakra na esi eposo eba. It will rather facilitate your business easier. So I'm not going to knock anybody out of business. I'm rather going to help them maximize profit. What you say?
Yeah.
So soya beans, to make it affordable, the government have to subsidize.
Me name abrante bi ano ye banker. Oka kire me say onya sika kakra capital and ode eye say first no import rice e de bagana. And onya capital kakra no so ono a ebeko into production. Sisi obetimi aka de ne say sinebo say oye production no on sika e chen say time ano ye importation no. So what you are saying is right.
Yeah. Yeah. Such people, we have to identify them because our experience, give them big money. My interest in giving the monies to farmers and businesses, say, one, my main concern is employment.
Say Ghana from Babinye Juma.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, now uti omuka kran, uti tax. It goes to government. You save $1 no so a Mosesa edia koto ama esidi no aye valueless.
Same creamy taste, bold new look.
Chiro say Ghanaians get work late. Ebia, when we are university at the age of 23, or by hustler, ebia 30.
Benya Juma no keka 40.
Good. Into here, labor force. It starts from 18 to 60. Okay? The labor force. If from 18 to 40, most of them etifia is serious. Very serious. So my aim is to create employment for this gap. Because young men and women in this country don't have confidence because he has no job. Onipa a onye juma kunye juma ya manager 6 months. Don't send the groove no ababa. Yeah, that's how life is. So to create jobs, employment, reduce unemployment in this country. That is why we have to use the Asia model to promote businesses so that they can employ the youth of this country.
Okay. And soya bean nko no ebetimi aboa yen amiyenye adwuma.
Yeah, so me pen say what I would do say I would just go large scale mechanized farm and export. But that is not enough. We have to process it here. We have to process it here.
Na yenya so yenye bidi.
Yeah.
Na ehu ne nepa and
America about market.
Yeah.
That is why I keep stressing on partners. Now, when they come in here, when you have the partner or your business, the product is internationally accepted. You bring him on board. he comes with certification, how to process it, qualify. What do you say? International standards. Anunti say, oya no made in Ghana kura na company no a wode na partner no ti say niam no mo be sege tomatoes any adakuru eteno adidomi eteno no a international no they accept. So to penetrate the market, initially we need to partner those who are in those businesses before.
Okay.
And yes, sir, you ban Nina. One kasa, we are the crowd. It cannot meet international standards. They can block it anytime.
Okay.
So what you say?
The sustainability will not be there.
Right.
It's also be to me accessing market.
Right. And you know, me 13, 14 billionaires Nina. Now, Papa, I'm no can Indian or 78 companies. Now, no cry check in 82.
Wow.
He's all over the place.
Honorable, young other products and so you flew out. You have tourists so kakra and san ye the young common abbey. Nafi yako.
Yeah, coconut. We see her ya omo ton kube.
Ye Bobby Crow and Nimuhaya.
A bomb. Also, we are no one no matter. But the honey sicano.
Ah, Kubeno Hono.
Yeah, kubene on fresh one ne hon. Yet ye chaku. And yes, I dear ropes. And huma.
Any BD.
Yes. 3. Yet the kubehuno. Dry one. Coconut husk. Yet the fertilizer.
Wow.
This is coconut husk fertilizer. Ghana ha yesu and you fertilizer and we are yase and you see if we have coconut plantation all over the regions.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
This is coconut juice imported from Thailand. Coconut juice imported from Thailand. This is coconut toothpaste. Yeah, the Kubeye toothpaste. This is coconut sugar. Coconut sugar. Yeah, the Kubeye esichiri. Yeah, the Kubeye is some. This is coconut flour. Now let me tell you, coconut flour. Ghana imports $350 million worth of wheat flour from Ukraine and Russia a year.
Until Ukraine, Russia, and talk on affecting.
Yeah. Sugar. Ghana import sugar from Brazil and India over $700 million. Okaboma $1.05 billion. But if we have about 500,000 acres my strategy obi bisa me say sika obenya wo first all the assemblies sika bi a common fund ya de be ma you are going to use 60% to invest in agriculture and 40% for more activities. Any assembly who does not comply with this now better hobedi say yankojeje tax nyem famro na anya ya I'm sorry we'll freeze your account and give it to
why ready
no you the beko akoye farm no ankasa amwo na who MC and DC you go him the word I'll fire you right there.
Say obema assemblies nankasa krano ako into business.
Yes.
Wow.
Because with the assembly to meet now MC via omunye innovative. Omu tinawa kosi se yabema common fund. How? Abra asasi daho one time. What we have to do for them is omuye se buro no mu yo se kube no mu yo. You put the factory there, a ready market to buy from the assembly. Send your debiano, ombenye sika to run a year. Yes, I also okoya so onkoye a brew to send your papay, the brew yen to no abechem $1,000.
Oh, he name moya we India ya on
nyatofuya. Then one year cranenke. So I'm going to make
market no for every assembly.
Yes.
Now for Masan shall say go into production.
Yeah.
Now yes.
We are establishing the plant there that will process the coconut into flour. Another plant will go to another assembly processing coconut into sugar. Obi ebeye juice. Coconut juice. We spread it out. This is how we make money.
Honorable coconut and kwani nyama beye enuma
na banche we nyina coconut. We nyina coconut.
Wow.
Cream. This is milk powder. 8 million. And san ba ko am de chiro. Now oil. This is coconut oil. Send it here white. Different. Coconut oil. When the country say Abranti Ghana here, we need a good leader who has that business acumen. Again, not only business. You see, in business, you have to be bold to take a risk. Anybody who does not take a risk is not going to make it. So as a nation, you have to have a bold leader who says, Adiwe, yan krebim, yan yankasi yebeye wa. Yan tumi anton wa bruchira, yebedi adi. What do you say?
Yeah.
Now, my display, Nioma Kakre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the oil can cross 7.
And you know, hacks,
yeah,
fertilizer and can 8.
And now, what the rope no can 9. What the charcoal can 10. See
implement at the Bema.
Yeah, Kubenkwa at the Abbey. At the Banchi, Nioma Baku 46.
Banchi.
Yeah, at the Banchi ethanol. Ethanol now I'm seeing the yebu
adakru no.
And only the alcohol no oko hospital yede wo na moja no ba omudu fast one na stop. You can use corn ethanol, you can use cassava ethanol, you can use potato ethanol.
Nia yekoyi yiti omode fefe
yeah. We are more kind of spirit.
Ni nyina ye banchi.
Yes. And a bro.
Nia ni ye fufu konkonte.
Exactly. Gari
and open ye nim.
So all the same you man nyina be kan hokura 46. You call Thailand, and your mom display banchi idea is some banchi idea biscuit, banchi idea tapioca. Just 32 different no my. A discovery in say in 46. Now the good thing is I always tell Ghanaians a bro and a banchi are more important than gold.
A brony bunch, no?
Of course.
And who here change gold?
Of course.
Oh, honorable Skakoko asem na okay.
Skakoko, if you know what to do with cassava, on Ganjim says Skakoko. You see this? This is corn oil. Yedi bronze ye anwa. Yedi broye ethanol 2. Yedi broye starch 3. Yedi broye flour 4. Yedi bro eye poultry feed 5. Yedi bro eye corn flakes 6. Yedi bro eye corn frites. This is we na is here. What do you say? So many things. A bro to me nyoma baku 30. And so we na yakra from Canada. Why? When I make delegates at Green Ambassador say, "Omu mami opportunity to serve this country," and this is what they will get. We are going to produce most of the things we import by ourselves.
Honorable, and you say your mouth can abate me the banchi any a bro to galamsey as if we may.
Of course, you see, me to galamsey as here. Me making sure say I've given them alternative livelihood. I engage them. I'm no muka omu tima say a juma ewo hopa a banchi indomie no we na omu di ye indomie we banchi. We banchi any iron say rice.
Ah.
Yeah, so mu hey. Ufi say rice but cassava. When you know, all the goods you want, hot water, 5 minutes, now a bing. Banchi.
Ah, when you a beer.
When you say the banchi malt, beer, Guinness, brew for, we start in your byproduct neighbor in Sionia, and so top. Any idea beer. Asana poultry feeds. Banchi no and insio. So what the goof akusi ya won't say ashi ewira no. Organic a year ya de be replace with this.
With this side Christ ama
poison. Say abrochire Ghana form de bayere eko nyina. Omo edruwa jisa o smuggle no mo hu o de bayera no ma je free so yes easy because o hu say we decide no poisonous.
Oh,
I have witnessed it at New York Hans Point Ghana traders customs ajuomum asamo mo tua $5,000 transportation to go and burn the yam. Oh, yeah, New York Hans Point. So the new technology, we are going to use cassava for weedicide. Makache so tie kurase nka omu enra na me chi gari ho ho na me kire gari ni nsuo ana banchi ni nsuo
baby ya na omo hye sa gari ho no
banchi ni nsuo no de gu ho si ya ubon se ehye ewira na ho. Cassava leaves are very, very medicinal. And Central African Republic, even the Francophones, omu cassava leaves.
Banchina habaino.
Yes.
Yen ya haya de ma yen nwan.
Yeah. And what the omu yen se kontomre.
Duro.
Yeah. So, enti Ghana, we need businessmen. And yes, sir. And not just any businessman or kwande kotobeton kwa. Yeah. Kunkunte.
Kukunte ni ya na kono sa.
Yeah, maybe Soga Kope Emiadek Enterprise. Send us your package kunkunte any buyers. Say menya customers 4 and I'm of America Ghanaian African markets. 4 of them.
Ghana ni no.
Yeah. Now no, Agyapong chairman. We sure ade no catch him so niba. Ewo African market, ewo America. Oso opibi ato. And I'm the number no man say onfre. Yam. Oui. Yam flour. Wow. Ghana ni na ye. When you have to identify them and support them. Sanya ombetimi ate ana cost will be reduced. Ama omuso ate price no so. Ama omotumi aton more. We yam flour alatafo omudi pounded yam. In
Techima crowd ko ha di bayere fufu pa.
Yeah, pounded yam. Meanwhile, I will say my work Ghana honey say. Ghana Dambai Nkwanta North and South, Karachi East and West, in Chumuru, Nowa TSC, Bandai, Wellensi, Bimbila, Yendi, Saboba, Tatale, Gushegu. Sa areas ni na Edria Bayire. Now what I saw was on my way from Yendi to Bimbila. Now who say ya paki Bayire egu awiem. Abra, we have a technology where you can store yam for 8 months. Insane.
You bet my store by 8 months.
I have that technology from Holland, long time. Kwashiga's time.
Bayere say wa Ghana ha afibia
$380 million. Meanwhile, what you need are blowers. We see warehouse kesiye. Now the blowers now, it is air conditioning boho. But a box tisenia, by any feel it tisenia a chef form still. To my in the levels, say opposite a blow co this level or the by any do or the boy. Say baby away or near what form saying almost regulatory adena a boss on buffalo. That is how look what quabruchiri pair potatoes. Only one season because winter won't mean we are ready. And so every day because they store potatoes for 8 months. I'm never back shop so if you say fresh. Yes. And we can store the yam. Now you release it as a when. What you say? Ebema constant or stable prices for the farmers. Yeah. And say, "Omu tugu essay ne ka omubo." This is yam chips. We Ghana for now. More Ghana for ma basu. We nyina Ghana for ma. Ahuchirenti they become creative. Now bayire we no. Odi chef fridge mo see ya neti. Why can't we do this and store them? Near man. $380 million. The machine for this is $20,000. Yeah. 20,000. A big 20,000. Now you crack potato chips from a butchery and a restaurant. Home the other year. Home bar. Home the cold rooms. Some say I know.
Then on my moon to me and
precisely. That is what I'm saying. When your rockets
are so be made Juma, a man cough when you're
yeah, so we all say who come so
yes.
A cold, a freezy.
Come on.
A freezy.
Wow.
So these are basic things. That is why I'm saying that we have to get the basics right. Nyanya said the abruchire baba Ghana, abruchire baba Ghana, abruchire baba Ghana. When you don't get the basics right. So, Ghana, I'm saying that we are not poor, we are rich. This is tomato juice.
Tomatoes, yeah.
Yeah, a ton of milk. Meanwhile, 5 northern regions, the beer tomatoes, Guyana, SA, Oko, Volta region, Akachi North, Agwetime, and the rest. even Eastern region, in Prayeso, Abetifi, Omunina Yewe, tomatoes, na essay, na any Accra, tomato juice. Now we are healthy. Any man already 40 and above. Who did tomatoes a shrinking or prostate? Free zones were a human or that near outside Ghana, near Ghana or that not truck a deliver
the amount.
A far better than say a fair now will cranium man. I will create 3 months the cost of 4 CZ. A man who a digabro brew portal or
brew.
And yasem kitu.
Honorable Wayne now okay kaki now okay now okay northern region yen yet say okay say
not Minister of Agriculture.
Yes.
Because Sasia a 5 northern regions, the whole Ghana billion. Except Volta region. But Volta region and soon they say 5 northern
regions. No.
But one more disadvantage. Disadvantage more a proximity to market. It should be a governmental or take bold initiative to promote it. Investment over there. Why? Anytime I met 2 coin aquabruchibia, me book Ghana who deuro, me marketing Ghana. Investors, we can do it here. Oh, wait, no man check it. Then they come back to me. Before I chose Volta region, but the Volta region and a northern region and a call for the ethanol. Because you know, you're no say. So how many hours will you take you from Volta region to the port? You say 1 hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours. How many hours will it take you from northern region to the port? They say 12 to 14 hours. The one how much you see Volta region. Because of the distance. So what you're saying. And because of the distance, you have to make conscious effort, say, assassinate that one and go waste as it is now.
Okay.
Government policy. What do you say?
Yeah.
You can cut it short. Because fortunately, northern regions are closer to Europe than Accra.
Okay.
So we can have cargo planes. Hangers, no, storage in Kwa. And cargoes, and moves it. Because we call Burkina, my hotel room, me down the Everton, boom, 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 boom. Ube say it you, and yet you. Planes are air landing, and Nagoro, air for vegetables near Yako, European market.
And you're free Burkina,
yes, yes.
Anna yen yet here.